EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right, let's go.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Jets, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Jaguars had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year, and they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
A short throw to Ingram, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
I got him. 11.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On rest. Let's go, 52. Here we go, son.
Now give to ETN running right. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the Jets' 35-yard line.
Go.
Now Lawrence. He's got this to Pickens. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. And they'll run with ETN. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Take right, open. 13, Lou.
On third and goal, Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting the loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed, and this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Run the check.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 46 yards. And the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Take right over.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Complete to right. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
Let's go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. The man in motion is right.
11, Agate.
On third down, Lawrence. Down the sideline he goes. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter. Here we go.
Etienne is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second and 9 now. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jets.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level,
he'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Go, go. Hey, kill. Think right.
Lawrence. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
this offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. Trying for right, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
They'll take over at first down.
Ready? Track
24-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
And it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crack the throwing lanes?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, right here.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This pass out wide the hole. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And Wilson in motion left. They'll run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Now will throw here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Jaguars, 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Easy. Read a 24. Read a 24.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Dirty left.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Now Lawrence to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
The 3-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Right there, we can do it. All right, let's go.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal.
Go, go. Hey, I'm gun.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say, we'll see what happens. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Going for it, here's Etienne. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advance.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. There he goes, left side. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Stopped in his tracks by Ahmad Gardner. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
4th down.
And this one is right through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that route.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up. They're going to look to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to have it here just past the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll look to ETN to start things out. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Take right open.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Wright's got it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
They'll run with ETN. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's right. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try to run with ETN. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
Great job.
They'll try and run it here. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. In motion left, Hardman. They go play action here on 1st down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now receiver in motion left. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and a couple. A handoff for Etienne. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Another toe for Etienne.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give running right, Etienne.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. A handoff running left is Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
They'll come up now on second down.
Warriors 70.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On third down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. This is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. That's caught by Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here comes second down.
Rig alert, rig alert. '70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Ready,
That's pulled in by Wilson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
17 yards. First down, New York.
18, Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.